Hi, I'm Ned Kelly. I am here to interview my boss, Clay Morgan, Captain Clay Morgan of Comedy City. We are here in his club. He and Anissa Morgan have been owners and operators of Improv theater here at Comedy City, and I'm one of his players. And I want to talk to Clay today about leadership.
Okay.
Because I think you are an amazing leader.
Well, thank you.
I really do. First of all,
I do my best. I do my best.
And it is good enough.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
And I think you're coming along quite nicely.
Well, thank you.
Before we get into that, Comedy City, you and Anissa took it over.
In 2011, we bought it. Actually, September is our 4-year anniversary.
Happy anniversary coming up next month.
Thank you. Yep. Yeah. Next month. And the previous owner had it for 25 years.
Hi, Clancy.
Yeah, Clancy Hathaway. And he wanted to retire. So we worked out a deal and we bought it from him.
And here you are. And now we're at 3600 Broadway in Kansas City.
Mm-hmm.
Visit ComedyCity.cc.
ComedyCity.cc, that's our website.
Excellent.
And then we moved here to this location about a year ago. About a year ago.
Excellent. So I really enjoy working with you, working for you, playing for you here. The 3 parts of leadership that I wanted to talk to you about today. Number 1, you treat us with respect. You seem to trust us and treat us, your team, your employees, your staff. I feel a lot of respect, a lot of trust. I don't know if that's intentional or if it's just natural.
Yeah, it's intentional. There, it's a give and take on that, and
You give us respect and we take it.
Well, yes, yeah. No, I believe you have to earn respect, and one of the ways that I earn everyone's respect is by showing respect for everyone. I try to be respectful of people's personal beliefs, of their gender orientation, their sexual orientation, whatever. It's like my whole motto is, do you do a good job?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Do you share my view on the world? No. What's more important? Well, it's what the customers think, and if you're doing a good job, then we can all get along.
That respect comes through to how you want to treat the customers, the audience all the time as well. And you trust us. You give us guidelines, you give us coaching and notes, but you don't seem to micromanage us.
No, I don't. Everyone gets hired for a different reason. So when we cast performers, we look for really, really different people, because it's that mix that's going to make everybody have more fun and play well together. In movies, you have actresses that are all 20-something.
Sure.
And then you have, male actors who are, they go up, 40, 50, 60, and they're having these romantic movies with these 20-somethings because everybody would, and so, like my wife will, on occasion, will be like, I don't really relate to this story. And so I try to, yeah, I know, right? I'm not a 20-something girl. But so I always look at it that way too. So when people are in the audience and we've got a wide age range, I want people to be able to look up here and see some aspect of themselves.
Yes. There's the bald section,
the bald section,
big tall, white dude section.
Mm-hmm.
Well, excellent. The second topic or area I wanted to talk to you about is skills development. You seem to, you hire us, or you recruit us to join that mix of people,
Sure.
but then you don't just let it go. We have rehearsals or practice here because you don't really rehearse.
Right. It's a skill builder, is what we always think. And part of that is getting everybody on the same page, because we've got a pretty large cast. We've got a regular cast of about 25 or so who come regularly, and then I've got an extended cast of people that, maybe do 1 or 2 shows a month. And then I've got, regular folks like you, do it 3, 4, 5 shows a month.
And we don't always work, I might work with somebody just once or twice a month, if that, so it's different people we're working with.
Right, and so and rehearsal is as much a skill builder and a technique builder as it is a social
team building.
Yeah. I mean, Dennis Porter, who's been very busy this summer, made a comment on playing the other night that, oh, I've never met this person. And it's like, well, you've missed a lot of rehearsals, and that was what? Yeah, well, but that happens. I've missed a few over the course of the years.
Well, that brings me right into my third topic, and you can feel free to throw in anything else into the mix here.
Oh, sure.
You lead by example.
Mm-hmm.
You do what you ask us to do. You don't ask us to do anything that you haven't done and can do yourself, whether that's the scene work, whether that's taking tickets, doing the sound booth, reffing, sweeping the floor, all of it. You have done it and continue to do it.
I mopped tonight when I got here.
Yeah, you were here
because it was such a mess.
Fixing up the
Oh
stage.
yeah. I have center stage. Everybody is a Captain America symbol. Can I show you? Captain America shorts. And I love Captain America, and that's our star center stage, and it had gotten worn, so I got here early and painted it up.
So I think that's an intrinsic quality of a good leader, is to not just say you got to do it, to be able to do and to continue to do the things that you ask of others.
Mm-hmm. I'm a firm believer in if I am not going to do it, if I'm not willing to do that work, then why should I expect anybody else to do that? So, and I jump in where needed. So if everything's running smooth, I can have a seat, drink a beer, hang out, and that's great. But, as soon as, last night's a perfect example. We had 150 people in here, and people were drinking like gin and tonics and whiskey and cokes, and they used up all of our rocks glasses. So I ran through the audience and I grabbed up all the empty rocks glasses. I went back to the kitchen. Maurice is our cook, and doing dishes and everything. Well, he was busy, so I washed a couple of dishes just so we could get ahead. And that's what you got to do.
Well, you don't need to brag about it, but anyway, we do. We do appreciate that. It shows.
Sure. Thank you. And it's one of those things where I really want I want people to take some initiative, and I think if I lead by example, as you say, that they're going to say, oh, well, I do need to sweep, or I've had several people over time, almost once a night or a couple times a night. What do you need me to do? What can I do to help? And I don't ever ask. But people know.
The players know and get in there and help bust the tables and stuff. When from time to the other players do anyway.
Right, not you so much.
And speaking of beer and beverages, the other night, Clay Morgan said, "If you can get the audience to dance, I'll buy you guys beer," and we did. And that was awesome.
That was great. It was great. Well, it's something I've been working on. Like I think, if we can get, even when we're not on stage, not doing stuff on the stage, but we're on our benches, we're still a part of the show. And I think that's what I'm trying to get people to realize now, is that, we can dance, we can have fun, we can stand up and do all that stuff. And that's kind of what I'm after on that, just to kind of keep, the show is not just, on this 18 by 14 foot stage. It is, throughout the whole.
Yeah, top to bottom.
Top to bottom.
Keeping it creative, keeping us on our toes. Any closing thoughts on the skill, the art of improv and the art of leadership?
I would say, as far as leadership goes, you kind of have to. There's a quote. This is from Nelson Mandela. "A leader is like a shepherd. He stays behind the flock, letting the most nimble go out ahead, whereupon the others follow, not realizing that all along they are being directed from behind."
That is certainly a profound quote.
Great, it was great, thank you.
Well, thank you, Clay Morgan, Comedy City, comedycity.cc.
ComedyCity.cc, where the CC stands for chocolate chips.
Aw.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you did. Okay.
Yeah, you see what I did.
I see what you did there. That's super cute.